MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Here now is Trey Turner. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike 1. Nero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now is Adam Eaton. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs and 5 driven in. 1 strike now from Cole. And the check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Popped him up. Dozier is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very here on the road?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
The 1-0 is in off the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here now is Juan Soto as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Behind 0-2 now. Turner stands at second with 2 gone. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Into right field. That's a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Joe Ross gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. You can kiss it goodbye. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 10 for him on the year, and they've taken a one-run lead.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He'll send the first one he sees on the ground to second. There to get it is Kendrick. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
A bouncer up the middle. Turner has it. And there are 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Next up is Max Muncy. As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. There's a bouncer foul to the left of the plate, 1-1. One ball and 2 strikes to count. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
He hits it high. He hits it deep. It is out of here.
Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Dodgers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
And now, Gary Sanchez. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
So up steps Ozzie Albies. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs already home here. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
Into the box, Garrett Cole, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So they strike for 4 runs in the inning, but are denied a chance to really do damage as they leave the bases loaded. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Nationals nothing. Stepping up to the plate, Eric Thames, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
2-0 now. Here's the pitch.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Coming to the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. No balls and a strike to count. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop, and the bat plays too.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Batting the pitcher, number 41, Joe.
So stepping in, Joe Ross. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 0-1.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nationals leave one. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap, and this one bounds around against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, every pitcher gets to start the inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff double on the first pitch, and he's back in trouble again. Things just not going his way right now.
Into the box now, Yordan Alvarez. This is hit the other way out toward left field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Dan, after that base hit right there, we're talking about 2 full weeks of finding a way to be productive and get a knock.
Good to think about that. You think how hard it is to get a base hit in a professional baseball game, and for him to be able to do it 14 consecutive days in a row. As a pitcher, you have to just tip your cap to this guy.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now as he rips it on the ground to second, and that is through into center field, a base hit, and they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall. See you later. So a 3-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Tanner Rainey enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Chopped back to the mound. Can they turn it to second for one? On to Zimmerman, and they get them both.
Now back, second baseman, Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award for NL second baseman. First offering on its way. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Swing and a hot shot toward third, and that is down, as that could be two bases. And he'll coast into second here with a two-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Standing in now, Garrett Cole. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Runner in scoring position with two gone. The 0-1 pitch is strike two, swinging.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Here it comes on 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We've played 2. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Nationals nothing. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. And with 1 gone in the inning, let's give you a look at the current standings in the National League West entering play as you see where the Dodgers find themselves in the division race. Adam Eaton digging in next. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
third baseman.
At the plate now, Justin Turner. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. One out, nobody on. Breaking ball called just a bit low. A bouncer to the left side. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto to the plate now. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But the Nationals draw one back on the solo home run. We play 2.5. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Nats 1. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's one of those games where everything has come together for his hitters, from their approach to their swings to the results. It's all working. One key indicator of that, 6 extra base hits to this point in the game.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the always dangerous Ronald Acuna Jr.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too. Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike.
Okay.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So 1 away in the inning, and with that we'll get a look at where the Nationals sit entering play in the National League East race. In now, Xander Bogaerts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Turner has a play. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 44.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yordan Alvarez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Dodgers down in order, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Here's Howie Kendrick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Bogaerts has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Eric Thames.
In now for Washington, Eric Thames. He drew a walk his first time up. And that misses, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Popped him up. Dozier waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The captain, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Ready for another chance, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. Oh, shaking his head on that knuckle curve. 1-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. He singled his last time up.
The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On a line, that's a base hit. And he's safe. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result, he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. From the stretch. Line drive to left. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. Bellinger is on his way home. And a relay to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 0-1. Swung on and crushed. Everyone just stands there and watches it fly. The 2-run home run off the bat of Gary Sanchez. 4th home run here in the early going as they just continue to pour it on here. Dozier digging in now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right.
You can kiss it goodbye.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as this lead got even wider.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Austin Voth gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Ozzie Albies, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's
wow. First off, I did not think this would be this kind of game. So, yes, this is the last game of the series. I kind of don't want to finish it, but I do want to see how this goes. Actually, yeah, I'm just going to end it right here. Yeah.